Imagine stepping into a world where your groceries are not just a shopping list, but a landscape waiting outside your door. Welcome to the art of vegetable garden design, a journey where every seed sown is a stroke of paint on nature's canvas. I'm here to guide you through creating your very own living masterpiece. Are you ready to transform your backyard into a bounty of fresh, organic produce? Let's dig in. Vegetable garden design is more than just placing plants in the soil. It's about creating a harmonious environment that nurtures both the earth and our spirits. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a modest balcony, the possibilities are as endless as your imagination. In today's adventure, we'll explore the secrets behind effective vegetable garden layouts. From the classic charm of raw gardening to the innovative approaches of raised beds and companion planting, we'll uncover the strategies that not only maximize your harvest, but also beautify your space. But it's not just about aesthetics or yields, it's about sustainability. We'll dive into how the right design can conserve water, improve soil health, and even support local wildlife, making your garden a thriving ecosystem of its own. I'll also share some personal tips and tricks on how to plan your garden layout, choose the right vegetables for your climate, and utilize every inch of space for maximum productivity. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or a budding gardener, you'll find inspiration to bring your vision to life. Prepare to be amazed by the power of transformation. Through the lens of before and after projects, we'll see how barren patches of land can turn into abundant gardens that feed families and communities. So, join me as we embark on this green journey together. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge and inspiration to design a vegetable garden that's not only productive but also a sanctuary for your soul. Let's cultivate beauty, sustainability, and abundance, one plant at a time. Designing a vegetable garden layout is an exciting journey that merges practicality with creativity, turning a simple space into a productive and beautiful sanctuary. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a novice eager to grow your first vegetable, the design of your garden plays a crucial role in its success. Let's explore the elements that make up a well-thought-out vegetable garden design layout. Understand your space. Before you plant a single seed, take the time to really understand your space. Consider factors like sunlight, soil quality, and water access. Most vegetables thrive in full sunlight, at least 6 to 8 hours a day, so plot your garden in the brightest part of your yard. Test your soil to determine its type and nutrient levels, adjusting as needed to meet the needs of your plants. Choose your garden style. Vegetable gardens come in many shapes and sizes, from traditional raw gardens to raised beds and container gardens. Each style has its advantages. Row gardens are the classic choice, ideal for large spaces and efficient watering. Raised beds can improve drainage, reduce weed issues, and make it easier to manage soil quality. Container gardens are perfect for balconies or small spaces, allowing you to grow vegetables in pots. Plan your layout. Sketching your garden layout is crucial. This plan helps you maximize space, ensure proper plant spacing, and implement companion planting strategies. Companion planting involves placing certain plants together to deter pests, attract beneficial insects, and enhance growth. For example, planting marigolds among tomatoes can deter nematodes and other pests. Optimize for sun and water. Arrange your garden so that taller plants don't shade shorter ones, ensuring each plant receives adequate sunlight. Consider the direction of the sun throughout the day and season. Also, plan your watering system, whether it's manual watering, drip irrigation, or soaker hoses, to ensure your garden receives consistent moisture without overwatering. Incorporate pathways. Design pathways within your garden to allow easy access for planting, maintenance, and harvesting. Paths can be made from mulch, gravel, or stepping stones, and they help prevent soil compaction by minimizing the need to walk on growing areas. Think vertical. Utilize vertical space to increase yield and save ground space. Trellises, stakes, and cages can support climbing vegetables like beans, peas, and cucumbers, while also adding an aesthetic element to your garden. Rotate crops. Plan for crop rotation from year to year to prevent soil depletion and reduce pest and disease buildup. This involves changing the location of different types of vegetables in the garden each season. Beautify and protect. Incorporate flowers and herbs to beautify your garden, attract pollinators, and repel pests. Consider fencing or natural barriers to protect your garden from animals. Adapt and evolve. Your garden is a living, changing space. What works one year might need adjustment the next. Keep a garden journal to note what works, what doesn't, and how the garden grows over time. Incorporate perennial vegetables. While annual vegetables like tomatoes and peppers are staples in many gardens, incorporating perennial vegetables can provide long-term rewards. Asparagus, rhubarb, and artichokes, for instance, can produce harvests for many years from a single planting. Including these in your garden design not only diversifies your yield, but also reduces the need for yearly replanting in certain areas of your garden. Use succession planting. To extend your harvest season, consider succession planting in your garden design. This technique involves planting crops in phases, allowing for a continuous harvest of vegetables. For example, planting lettuce every 2 weeks instead of all at once ensures you have a steady supply rather than a single, overwhelming harvest. Integrate companion flowers and herbs. Interspersing your vegetable plantings with flowers and herbs can boost your garden's health and productivity. Flowers like calendula and zinnias attract beneficial insects that prey on garden pests, while herbs such as basil and mint can help repel unwanted insects. Plus, they add beauty and fragrance to your garden layout, creating a more enjoyable space. Plan for pollinators. Designing your garden with pollinators in mind is crucial for the success of many vegetable plants. Including a variety of plants that flower at different times helps ensure that bees, butterflies, and other pollinators have a consistent source of nectar and pollen. This not only supports local ecosystems but also improves the pollination and yield of your vegetables. Water wisely. Efficient water use should be a key consideration in your garden design. Drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to the base of plants, reducing evaporation and minimizing leaf wetness, which can lead to disease. Mulching around plants also helps retain soil moisture and regulates soil temperature, contributing to healthier plants. Embrace eco-friendly practices. Incorporating sustainable gardening practices into your design benefits both your garden and the environment. Composting kitchen scraps and garden waste not only reduces landfill use, but also provides nutrient-rich organic matter for your soil. Choosing natural pest control methods and reducing the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides supports biodiversity and keeps your garden ecosystem balanced. Reflect your personality. Ultimately, your vegetable garden should reflect your personality and preferences. Whether you prefer a neat and orderly arrangement or a more wild and naturalistic layout, your garden is a canvas for your creativity. Experiment with different colors, textures, and arrangements to find what brings you the most joy. Innovate with technology. Incorporating technology into your vegetable garden design can enhance efficiency and yields. Soil moisture sensors, smart irrigation systems, and even gardening apps can help you manage your garden more effectively. These technologies can remind you when to water or alert you to changes in weather conditions, ensuring that your garden is always thriving under optimal conditions. Create microclimates. Understanding and creating microclimates within your garden can lead to more successful harvests. By strategically placing plants, structures, and water sources, you can manipulate the environment to suit specific plant needs. For example, taller plants can provide necessary shade for cooler season crops during the hot months, or a strategically placed water barrel can increase humidity levels for moisture-loving plants. Opt for organic. Making your vegetable garden entirely organic not only benefits your health but also supports the environment. Choosing organic seeds and plants, using natural fertilizers like compost, and relying on biological pest control methods enhance soil fertility and promote biodiversity. This approach ensures that your garden is sustainable and produces the healthiest possible produce. Incorporate seasonal planning. A well-designed garden takes into account the changing seasons. Planning for early spring, summer, and fall crops allows you to enjoy a harvest throughout the year. Early season vegetables like spinach and radishes can be followed by heat-loving tomatoes and peppers, with cool weather crops like kale and Brussels sprouts extending the gardening season into the fall. Engage the community. Consider making your vegetable garden a community project. Sharing your space with neighbors or involving your family can spread the joy of gardening and foster a sense of community. It can also be a way to exchange gardening tips, share harvests, and learn from each other's successes and failures. Future-proof your garden. As you plan your garden, think about long-term sustainability. Crop rotation, soil health, and perennial planting are just a few aspects that can ensure your garden remains productive and healthy year after year. Future-proofing also means being adaptable to changes in climate conditions, experimenting with drought-resistant or heat-tolerant plant varieties, and always looking for ways to improve and adapt your gardening practices. Document your journey. Keeping a garden journal is a valuable tool for any gardener. Documenting planting dates, varieties, successes, and challenges helps you plan more effectively for future seasons. Photos, sketches, and notes can capture the evolution of your garden design, serving as a personal and practical record of your gardening journey. Create a sanctuary for yourself. Beyond its productivity, your vegetable garden should be a place of relaxation and joy. Incorporate elements that make it a welcoming retreat for you. Be it a small bench, a bird bath, or a winding path through your beds. Your garden is not just a space to grow food, but also a sanctuary to connect with nature and find peace. Designing a vegetable garden is a multifaceted process that combines aesthetics, functionality, and sustainability. It's a dynamic canvas that evolves with the seasons and over the years. By embracing a thoughtful approach to garden design, you can create a space that is not only productive but also a source of beauty, joy, and inspiration. Whether you're fine-tuning a seasoned plot or sketching out your first garden, remember that every choice you make is a step towards a more sustainable and fulfilling connection with the earth. A thoughtfully designed vegetable garden is more than just a place to grow food. It's a habitat for wildlife, a sanctuary for the soul, and a celebration of the cycle of life. By considering factors like space, style, sustainability, and personal taste, you can create a garden that not only feeds the body but also nourishes the spirit. Remember, every vegetable garden is a reflection of its gardener's dreams. So dream big, plant with love, and watch as your garden grows into a testament of your care and dedication. Thank you for joining me today, and happy gardening.